right, welcome. We're live here at the Municipal Ballpark in Bismarck for day number, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, day number 4. Day number 3 of the State AA Senior Babe Ruth Tournament as the Fargo Post 400 Stars and the West Fargo Patriots. It's do or die time for both of these teams as the Stars are being introduced right now. We're going to go through the starting lineups here and all that good, cool stuff. Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by Sean Carlson, Town and Country Credit Union. Three Lions Pub in West Fargo proudly cheering on both the Patriots and the Stars, wishing both teams the best of luck in this broadcast. Also, Farmers Union Insurance, Game Time Banner Buzz. Certainly appreciate their support as well. And Giant Sunflower Seeds. They've been a proud sponsor of our sports broadcast here on Magnitude Sports for a little over a year now. We certainly appreciate their support. And we love Giant Sunflower Seeds, even if we can't have them at Starion Bank Field in Fargo. Guess what? You can have them here at the Municipal Ballpark in Bismarck. So we're going to take a timeout. We'll hear a couple messages from those sponsors, and then we'll be back with your starting lineups right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Whether you are looking to refinance your current mortgage and save or purchase a new home, Sean Carlson with Town & Country Credit Union can help. With over 15 years of mortgage experience, he's an expert on VA, FHA, USDA, first-time home buyer, and conventional home loans and can help determine the best loan product to fit your needs. His borrowers agree, saying, Sean was a pleasure to work with and made the entire mortgage process easy. I highly recommend him. Ready to check out how Sean Carlson and Town & Country Credit Union can help make your financial life easy? Stop by one of the 6 convenient Fargo West Fargo locations or visit townandcountry.org today. From free checking accounts to auto loans to commercial and ag loans and, of course, home loans, Town & Country Credit Union has the low loan rates, flexible terms, low fees, and personal service you deserve. See for yourself how much you might save. Apply online today at townandcountry.org. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you need a sales sign for your store? Maybe displays to light up your booth at trade shows? Or perhaps you are looking for something personal to make birthday of that special someone extra special? No matter what your need is, at Banner Buzz, we have got you covered. This is how it works. Choose from thousands of display products, customize your sizes, or pick from our standard options. For the design, you can create it using our user-friendly design tools. Upload your own artwork. Or ask our experienced designers to design it for you for free. Place your order using your credit card and get it delivered right to your doorsteps right on time. Yes, it's that easy. What's more, our amazing customer happiness advisors are always available to answer any query or concern. So what are you waiting for? Have promotional or decoration plans? Make it visible only with Banner Buzz. To know more and get started, visit bannerbuzz.com today.
All right, welcome back as they're introducing the West Fargo Patriots here. Let's go ahead and take a moment to go over those starting lineups for the Stars and the Patriots. West Fargo will be the home team on the scoreboard. The Fargo Post 400 Stars will be the visiting team on the scoreboard. And batting first will be the visiting Post 400 Stars. Batting first is shortstop Jake Bryant. Batting second, the left fielder Ben Osley. Batting third, the third baseman Kobe Sen. Batting fourth, your starting pitcher Colton Almy. Batting fifth, the catcher Truman Wermeyer. Batting sixth will be the right fielder Cooper Matter. Batting seventh, the first baseman Andy Mock. Batting eighth and playing in center field is Victor Sear. And batting ninth will be the second baseman Ben Calise.
Develop a strong urge for sportsmanlike conduct. Develop understanding of and respect for the rules. Develop courage in defeat, tolerance of modesty in victory. Develop control over emotions in speech. Develop spirit of cooperation in team play. Develop into real, true citizens. Good luck to both teams. Play ball.
All right, and now for the home team on the scoreboard, the West Fargo Patriots. Batting first, second baseman number 6, Braden Jacobson. Batting second, the center fielder number 3, Quade Peters. Batting third is your starting pitcher number 2, Dustin Mertz. Batting fourth is number 4, the shortstop Alex Erlob. Batting fifth will be the left fielder number 1, Lance Oster. Batting sixth, the first baseman number 15, Ryan Reynolds. Batting seventh, the third baseman number 14, Anthony Villanueva. And batting 8th, the starting catcher, number 10, Drew Klaus. And batting 9th, the right fielder, number 8, Nolan Dodds. So once again, those are your batting lineups for West Fargo and the Fargo Post 400 Stars. We'll take one more break. When we come back, we'll get you a little bit closer to that first pitch here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Three Lions Pub is now back to a full menu. It's open 7 days a week once again. Plus, they are kid-friendly until 9 p.m. every night with a brand-new kids menu. Stop in and ask one of the friendly servers about the daily drink and food specials. Three Lions Pub is now open Sundays 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., Monday through Thursdays 11 a.m. to midnight, and Friday and Saturdays 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. Three Lions Pub in West Fargo. Proudly cheering on all Fargo, West Fargo, and other area teams playing this summer on Magnitude Sports.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide you the best quality sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios, and our delicious cashews.
All right, welcome back as we get a little bit closer here to the first pitch, and leading things off will be Jake Bryant. Scores from earlier today. Grand Forks put an end to Minot's season. They were up 4-0 before Logan Merck hit a 3-run homer with one away in the bottom of the 7th. They would get a couple runners on base and then end their season on a 1-4-3 double play, and Grand Forks would hold off that exciting rally by the Minot Vistas and win the game 4-3. First pitch comes across at 1:59 p.m., and it's good for a strike to Jake Bryant. On the mound pitching is Dustin Mertz. Usually plays in the catcher position here. And this is the first time that I personally have seen Dustin Mertz pitch. And so far, so good, as it's 0-2 now here in the top of the first. And I'll take that run off the board there. There we go. Now it's 0-0. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Jake Bryant. Once again, Dustin Mertz is pitching. And and time is called. That'll give us time to go around the bases. Drew Klaus is the catcher today for West Fargo. Around the bases, Ryan Reynolds at first, Braden Jacobson at second, Alex Erlob the shortstop, Anthony Villanueva is at third base. And the pitch will hit the corner for strike 3. Bryant goes down looking, and that's one away here for the Stars in the top half of the first, and that will bring up Ben Osley. In the outfield for West Fargo, you got Lance Oster in left field, Nolan Dodds in right field, and Quade Peters in straightaway center field. Once again, the batter is Ben Osley here for the Stars, is one away on a strikeout. That one misses the outside edge for ball 1 to Ben Osley. Mertz now with 5 pitches, 3 strikes and 2 balls. And that one will be right over the head of the second baseman. Good for a base hit for Osley out in the right center field. Puts the runner on, and that'll bring up Colby Sen.
Base hit by Osley. Brings to plate third baseman Colby Sen.
Sen's pitch hits the corner for a strike, 0-1. Tried the pick-off attempt there on Osley, and that will put Osley back on base sooner than he wanted to. Zoom out just a little bit there, get a little bit better angle of that. And the pitch comes up high inside. That'll even things up at a ball and a strike. The winner of this one plays the winner of Bismarck Governors and Fargo Post 2. They play at 5 o'clock tonight, and the loser will be done for the season. That'll be a grounder right in the direction of Jacobson. He will pick it up, fire it over to first. And the tag out on Osley as he's crossing to second results in an unassisted double play. So they'll leave no runners on base as a result. We go now to the bottom of the first. No runs on one hit, no errors, and nobody left on base for the Stars. The Patriots up to bat after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Three Lions Pub is now back to a full menu. It's open 7 days a week once again. Plus, they're kid-friendly until 9 p.m. every night with a brand-new kids menu. Stop in and ask one of the friendly servers about the daily drink and food specials. Three Lions Pub is now open Sundays 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., Monday through Thursdays 11 a.m. to midnight, and Friday and Saturdays 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. Three Lions Pub in West Fargo. Proudly cheering on all Fargo, West Fargo, and other area teams playing this summer on Magnitude Sports. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender. All right, welcome back. So we head now to the bottom of the first inning here between the Stars and the Patriots. Stars get a hit, and on an unassisted 4-3 double play, as a result, they leave no runners on base. And pitching for the Stars is Colton Almy as we go to the bottom of the first. No score. Colton Almy will be pitching to Truman Wermeyer, who's behind the plate. And then around the bases, you have Andy Mock at first. And up at second base, you have Ben Calise. Right to his left, playing short, is Jake Bryant. And over at third is Kobe Sen. In the outfield, in left, you have Ben Osley. In straightaway center field, you have Victor Sear. And over in right field, you have Cooper Mattern. The batter's Braden Jacobson. The pitch comes low to the outside for a ball, 1-0. Top half of the first inning took 4 minutes to play. We're 5 minutes into the ball game now. And Almy will set and deliver the 1-0 to Jacobson. Outside, ball 2. Tried to catch that corner and missed it to the outside. 2-0. Once again, Colton Almy, your starting pitcher. Wermeyer behind the plate. And the 2-0 is cranked high to left field. And drifting back is Ben Osley all the way to the wall, and it's gone! It is a solo home run for Braden Jacobson, and it's 1-0 West Fargo. Braden Jacobson with the solo shot. Third pitch of the day for Braden Jacobson. And now we'll see what Quade Peters can do. And that pitch comes inside, hits the edge for a strike, and it's 0-1. Well, in the post-2 game yesterday, was the second pitch of the at-bat for Cole Hage, who smacked a home run about the same spot that Jacobson did just now on his third pitch of the at-bat. Only difference was Cole Hage was the second batter, and Jacobson was the first batter of in the lineup. So 2 early home runs in back-to-back games here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. That pitch will miss outside, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Quade Peters. Second home run of the tournament of day 3 of the tournament. Logan Merck from Minot hit a 3-run homer. That would be the only 3 runs they would score, as they would fall 4-3 to Grand Forks. So Grand Forks season continues. They will play the loser of Fargo Post 2 in Bismarck tonight at 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, as the pitch flies to the outside for a ball. And if I wasn't sure if my crowd mic was working there, but when Jacobson hit that home run, we got the answer on if it was working or not. 3 balls and 2 strikes, and the pitch comes inside for a walk. That brings up Dustin Mertz. There'll be a pitcher versus pitcher battle. Dustin Mertz hit a home run on his 7 at-bats on the Magnitude Sports Media Network this season. That home run went to left field. And this one's going to left center field. It'll be good for a base hit. And struggling to pick it up there is Victor Sear. He'll finally get it back in, and that puts runners on first and second.
Now batting for the Patriots, shortstop Alex Erlob.
So Mertz singles out into left center, and that moves Quade Peters up to second base. Brings up the shortstop Alex Erlob. Almy will set, glance back there at Peters on second base, and deliver the pitch into the dirt for ball 1. Alex Erlob is 4 for 9 on his plate appearances here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. And he will await the 1-0 pitch here from Almy as he stares down Peters on second, delivers it high inside, and it nicked him. That'll load the bases as Erlob gets hit by the pitch. And that brings up Lance Oster. Once again, 1 out here. No, check that. No outs, excuse me.
Now batting left fielder Lance Oster.
And 2 hits for West Fargo, including that home run by Braden Jacobson on the leadoff batter on the 3rd pitch of the game for the Stars. And now we have a visit to the mound here for Post 400. I'm going to talk things over there, giving Almy some encouraging words there. Team will figure out how to get out of this bases loaded jam. Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by Sean Carlson, Town Country Credit Union. Stop in, speak with Sean. Let's find out how you can make home happen this summer before this summer comes to completion. Also, Giant Seeds, 3 Lines Pub in West Fargo. Probably cheering on both of these teams and wishing the Patriots the best of luck in all of their games outside of this one in the state tournament as well. And the pitch, and that'll be grounded right towards short. Jake Bryant will pick it up, fire it over to first. Run will score as Quade Peters comes in to make it 2-0, and you get the ground out at first, and that puts runners on second and third. So Lance Oster with an RBI ground out makes it 2-0. Runners on second and third with 1 away. Brings up Ryan Reynolds, the first baseman. And Reynolds cranks it up high. Left field. This time, getting under it will be Ben Osley, and he'll make the catch. Runner will tag, and that'll be a sac fly for Ryan Reynolds for out number 2 and run number 3 for the Patriots. So 2 away now. Runner advances to third. And that'll bring up Anthony Villanueva.
Now batting for West Fargo, Anthony Villanueva.
First pitch to Villanueva comes in for ball 1. Villanueva is 1 for 4 on his plate appearances here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. This one's fouled away down the first baseline for a strike. That'll level the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Once again, Andy Mock at first, Ben Cleese at second, Jake Bryant at short, Kobe Sen at third, Truman Wiermeyer behind the plate catching, and Colton Almy on the mound pitching for the post 400 Stars. Almy with pitch 17 right here. That comes in for a strike. Nicely thrown pitch there by Colton Almy on 17 pitches, 9 balls, 8 strikes according to my numbers unofficially. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to the batter Villanueva with Drew Klaus, the catcher, on deck. Pitch comes in high for a ball, and it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on third. That runner is Alex Urlaub, the shortstop. Almy sets and delivers a 2-2, and that's right back at Almy off his glove. Jake Bryant charges, thought about the throw to home, and that'll be an infield hit. An infield RBI for Villanueva. That scores Urlaub from third to make it 4-0 in favor of West Fargo. Two away, and the runner on first now. And the batter's Drew Klaus. 3 for 7 on his plate appearances this season here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. That pitch comes in for a ball, and it's 1-0 to Drew Klaus. Outfield, Cooper Mattern in right, Ben Osley in left, Victor Sear in center. And the pitch comes outside for a ball, and it's 2-0 now to Drew Klaus. Go, Drew! Once again, runner on first is Anthony Villanueva. And the pitch. Swing and fouled it back. Good for strike 1. West Fargo got here with an 11-0 win over Dickinson, and then they would fall 6-2 to Bismarck yesterday to enter into this loser-out game. And right now, so far, so good for the Patriots. 2 away, runner on first, and the 2-1 delivery is through the legs of Wiermeyer, and that'll get Villanueva up to second on the pass ball. And it's 3-1. This will be pitch 23, according to my numbers, for Colton Almy. And the 3-1, swing and a miss, and a full count, 3-2. 15 minutes into the ball game, 2 away here in the bottom of the first. Fargo posts 400, a quick 1-2-3 inning. They did get a runner on, but he was eliminated via a double play on an unassisted 4-3. And the payoff pitch, cranked to right field, and it drops fair. No, it does not. It drops foul. It was right on the right side of the line by about the width of a dime. That first base umpire a lot closer to where that ball landed than I am, so I'll take his word for it that it was foul, but it was very, very close. So fouled away, and we'll redo the payoff pitch here. Runner on second is Anthony Villanueva. Almy gets the signals, sets, and now he'll step off. Now force Villanueva to touch up on the second base bag. Almy will take a peek back at second from the set, deliver the payoff pitch number 2. That one is going to left field, and that's a chance for Ben Osley, and he'll make the grab, and that will end the inning for West Fargo. They will strand 1 on base, but they do get 4 runs across the plate on 3 hits, I believe. Let's double check here. Yes, it is 3 hits. 4 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base for West Fargo. And it's 4-0 at the end of 1 in favor of the Patriots, with Fargo post 400 coming up to bat here. Checking the lineup card, it will be Colton Almy, Truman Wiermeyer, and Cooper Matter. Batters 4, 5, and 6 after the break here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Three Lions Pub is now back to a full menus, open 7 days a week once again. Plus, they are kid-friendly until 9 p.m. every night with a brand new kids menu. Stop in and ask one of the friendly servers about the daily drink and food specials. Three Lions Pub is now open Sundays 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., Monday through Thursdays 11 a.m. to midnight, and Friday and Saturdays 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. Three Lions Pub in West Fargo, proudly cheering on all Fargo, West Fargo, and other area teams playing this summer on Magnitude Sports. Did you miss any or all of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Over 90% of the games on the Magnitude Sports Media Network are available on demand on our website within a couple hours, so you can watch the game anytime. You can also take advantage of the DVR feature, which puts instant replay instantly into your hands. You can watch a delayed version of this live broadcast, rewatch a big play or score, and then at any time, return to live action simply by clicking live. Now you don't have to miss your son's game-winning goal or your daughter's set sealing a serve. Thanks for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network. All right, welcome back. If you're just joining us, you missed a whole lot. Braden Jacobson on the third pitch of the bottom half of the inning for the West Fargo Patriots blast a home run over left field, and then they would scoot a few more runs across the plate. Total of 3 hits, and they left one on base. They left Anthony Villanueva on second at the end of that inning. And now, Dustin Mertz will toss pitch number 10. And pitch number 10 will be to Colton Alme. And Alme will fire that down the third baseline. It's scooped up there by Villanueva, and he'll fire it across to Reynolds for the 5-3 ground out. I'll bring up Truman Wermeyer as we have one down now here in the top half of the second. That's 4 up, 4 down for the post 400 Stars.
For the Stars, Truman Wermeyer.
And it's probably the first time in every baseball game that I've called where they've had four up and 4 down with 1 hit on the board. It's like that unassisted double play eliminated the runner on base, but they maintained the hit. As that one's fouled away for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Truman Wermeyer. And that pitch will float up high for a ball from Mertz, and it'll be 2-1 now to Wermeyer. Cooper Matter is on deck. We'll see Andy Mock this inning if we can get a runner on with no outs. Right. Getting a batter ahead of myself here. We'll see Wermeyer and Mattern for sure this inning, and that's Wermeyer at the plate now. And he'll be walked on the 3-1 pitch that comes across as a ball, and he'll reach base, and that'll bring up the aforementioned Cooper Mattern.
For post 400, right field, Cooper Mattern.
Cooper Mattern in the game at Starion Field against Grand Forks, I believe it was part of one of 4 players to hit home runs in that game. They had 1 in the first game of the doubleheader, and they would knock 3 over the fence in the second game of the doubleheader against Grand Forks. Pickoff attempt at first, not in time. Wermeyer back. One ball, no strikes, and make that 1-1 as he fouls it away. One away, runner on, Andy Mock on deck. Cooper Mattern, the batter, facing the 1-1 pitch, and he fouls that one away in about the same area he fouled the previous pitch away. And it results in a ball and 2 strikes as Dustin Mertz gets ahead on the count here for the Patriots. 18 pitches now for Mertz, 10 of them have been strikes. And Mertz will set, wind up, and deliver the 1-2. Cranked, foul down the third base line, and just barely foul. Had he hesitated just a split second on that swing, that would have been into left field down the line. It'll remain 1-2. And the pitch. Goes into the dirt. Wurmeyer will take off for second. And it's 2-2. So Wurmeyer advances, gets the stolen base on the pass ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, and a runner in scoring position here on pitch 21 for Dustin Mertz. And that one's going to be popped up. Infield and a chance here for Klaus, and he cannot make the grab. It'll drop foul. He may have lost it in the sun. That sun is shining down pretty brightly right in that area of the field. Goes into the books as a fouled away pitch. This is pitch number 7 of the at-bat for Cooper Mattern. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wurmeyer, the runner on second, 1 away here in the top of the second. 4-0 lead for West Fargo as the pitch drops low into the dirt for a ball. And we have a full count to Cooper Mattern. Pitch number 8 of the at-bat here for Mertz against Mattern. And the pitch is delivered and into left field. And an opportunity here for Oster to make the grab, and he will do so. Wurmeyer remains on second, brings up Andy Mock. Andy Mock, the hero of yesterday's game against Williston, as he knocked a 2-run homer over left fence and then scored a run from third on a sac fly to center field. And that would account for all 3 runs in the 3-2 victory over Williston yesterday. As the pitch comes across for a strike, 0-1 to Andy Mock. If you missed that home run, we have the highlight of it on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Go to any of those pages and you can watch it. The matter of fact, the Andy Mock 2-run homer is now at 1,200 views on our Facebook page. So it's something we're seeing, at least according to the opinion of 1,200 people. So 1,201 if you include myself. That one's going to be hit out into the gap in right center, but Nolan Dodds might have a chance to get there, and he does. It started out going into the gap, and then it curved more towards right, and that will result in a fly out. They'll leave 1 more on base here, and that will bring us to the middle of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base for Post 400. Batters 9-1-2. Nolan Dodds, Braden Jacobson, Quade Peters due up for West Fargo after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender. Three Lions Pub is now back to a full menus, open 7 days a week once again. Plus, they are kid-friendly until 9 p.m. every night with a brand-new kids menu. Stop in and ask one of the friendly servers about the daily drink and food specials. Three Lions Pub is now open Sundays 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., Monday through Thursdays 11 a.m. to midnight, and Friday and Saturdays 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. Three Lions Pub in West Fargo, proudly cheering on all Fargo, West Fargo, and other area teams playing this summer on Magnitude Sports.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide you the best quality sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios, and our delicious cashews.
All right, welcome back. 4-0 West Fargo here after an inning and a half of play. 4 hits in the game, 3 of them for the Patriots. No errors and 1 left on base for each team so far. Nolan Dodds, batter number 9 in the lineup, will lead things off here for the Patriots in the bottom half of the second inning. We got a lot of West Fargo fans kind of right in front, to the left and to the right of our crowd mic. So if you hear them cheering on one team and not the other, that would be the reason why, because that crowd mic's stuck right in the middle of the Patriot fans, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So pitch comes in for a ball to Nolan Dodds. Dodds 1 for 3 on his plate appearances here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network this summer. Colton Almy has thrown 26 pitches through 1 inning of play. 13 balls, 13 strikes, and you include the 2 pitches here. He has 14 balls and 14 strikes on 28 pitches, 27 minutes into the ball game. 1-1 now to Nolan Dodds as Almy will set and deliver that pitch and into the dirt for ball 2. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Three Lions Pub out of West Fargo, along with Sean Carlson, Town and Country Credit Union, Giant Sunflower Seeds, Game Time, Banner Buzz, and Farmers Union Insurance. So we got some Bismarck fans here watching this game as Fargo Post 2 and Bismarck. The winner of that game will play the winner of this game here, which at the moment seems to be in favor of West Fargo, but still a lot of baseball to play. Could swing either direction at any time. There'll be another ball that floats outside, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Nolan Dodds. So another full count here for Colton Almy on a West Fargo batter. I believe it's his 3rd without looking to be sure. And that one's fired out into center field for a base hit. That'll bring us back to the top of the order. Braden Jacobson knocked a solo shot over the left field fence last time he was at the plate. Now he has a chance to do a 2-run homer if he can repeat that. Runner on first, nobody out, and Braden Jacobson 1 for 1 with a solo home run to left field on the 3rd pitch of the game, and this time he takes a swing and a miss for strike 1 on the first pitch of his second at bat here in the contest. Bottom half of the first took 17 minutes to play. The top half took 4 minutes. Right now we're at 8 minutes here in the top half of the second. And the pitch comes low into the dirt for a ball, and now even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh no, check that. 2 balls and a strike. That was a pitch behind here. And that'll be a grounder, a 2-hopper to Ben Calise, and he can't grab it. Or did he? He flipped it over to second to get the out, and did they get it over to first for the double play? No, safe at second and safe at first. I believe that'll be charged as an error, probably on the... We'll see how they score that on the scoreboard. Yep, they do indeed charge an error on that play. So Jacobson with a home run and now reaches base on an error, puts runners on first and second. Quade Peters, he was walked last time he was at the plate, and I believe that walk loaded the bases, if memory serves me correctly, and if that happens this time around, it'll load the bases once again. No, it did not load the bases because Jacobson hit that home run, so that was a batter later that occurred. He's showing bunt, pulls it back, takes a swing, and makes contact, fouls it into the dirt for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count now to Quade Peters. Still nobody out here in the bottom half of the second inning. Runners on first and second. Nolan Dodds on second. Braden Jacobson on first. Almy will set, look back at second, deliver the pitch. Showing bunt, pulls it back. Pitch goes to the outside for a ball, 2-1. Almy taking his time here between pitches. And that one hits the corner for a strike. I happen to know, at least I believe I happen to know, it's Nolan Dodds steals third behind everybody's back, including mine. Puts runners on the corners now. happen to know that a pitcher has 25 seconds to make a pitch. At least that is the rule in Babe Ruth baseball, as we had that delay of game called for the first time in any game that I'm aware of being at during a broadcast in Kindred in that Babe Ruth tournament. So 25 seconds is the max time before the pitcher would be called with a delay of game. That one comes inside, nearly hit Quade Peters. And Wermeyer fakes a throw up to second and gives Braden Jacobson a free base at second. And that puts 2 runners in scoring position now with nobody out, and a base hit can make it 6-0 in favor of West Fargo. Three balls and 2 strikes, and the payoff pitch is up high, and that loads the bases for the second time in the game here. That brings up Dustin Mertz, who singled over the head of the shortstop, and I think we might have the end of the day here for Colton Alme. And yep, coach will take the ball away. Colton Alme done. Pitched one inning of play. He didn't get any outs in the second inning, so 1 inning of play. He'll be on the hook here for Nolan Dodds, Braden Jacobson, and Quade Peters before we can close the book on Colton Alme. He has 41 pitches, 22 balls, and 19 strikes according to my numbers. And he's responsible for 3 on base yet. We'll take a timeout, tell you about the new pitcher and any other changes right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Three Lions Pub is now back to a full menus, open 7 days a week once again. Plus, they are kid-friendly until 9 p.m. every night with a brand new kids menu. Stop in and ask one of the friendly servers about the daily drink and food specials. Three Lions Pub is now open Sundays 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., Monday through Thursdays 11 a.m. to midnight, and Friday and Saturdays 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. Three Lions Pub in West Fargo, proudly cheering on all Fargo, West Fargo, and other area teams playing this summer on Magnitude Sports.
It seems around here every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, to compete, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. They know sports aren't just about building skill and strength, but about building character. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
Paper ticket.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide you the best quality sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios, and our delicious cashews.
All right, we're in the bottom of the second. New pitcher on the mound is Miles Alschmid. Colton Alme, 41 pitches, 22 balls, 19 strikes. He's on the hook for the 3 runners on base. Those runners for West Fargo are Nolan Dodds on third, Braden Jacobson on second, and Quade Peters on first. So if those 3 runners cross base or they get out, then we can close the book on Colton Alme. Right now, bases loaded, nobody out. Kind of a messy situation here for Alschmid to enter the game into, but we'll see how he fares with this situation. First pitch goes into the ball, or into the dirt for a ball, 1-0. Mertz 1 for 1 with a single over the head of the shortstop, Jake Bryant, into left center field. Last time he was at the plate. This time he has the opportunity to do some damage here. 1-0 to count. As Alschmid will deliver a swing and a miss. Pitch that was up high, and Mertz climbed the ladder and paid the price. 1-1. And that pitch low to the outside. 2 balls and a strike. Fargo Post 400 fell 10-0 in 5 innings to Fargo Post 2 on opening day. They would bounce back with a 3-2 win over Williston. That's how they got into this game here today. And right now it's a 4-0 lead with the bases loaded and nobody out for West Fargo. Three Lions Pub in West Fargo, along with Sean Carlson, Town and Country Credit Union, Giant Seeds, and Farmers Union Insurance, bringing you broadcast coverage of the state tournament here for the Post 400 Stars and the West Fargo Patriots. And that pitch, I don't know exactly what happened there. As Allschmidt, it looked like on the overhand throw, it was supposed to have a downward projection, but somehow it popped up in the air and it went way upstairs for ball 3. And that pitch is hit out into left field. That will score Nolan Dodds from third, and they will hold Braden Jacobson at third. So it's a 5-0 lead now here for West Fargo, and that puts the bases remain loaded on the RBI single by Mertz to left field. Brings up the shortstop Alex Erlob. He was hit by a pitch when Colton Almy was the pitcher on his last time at the plate. We'll see how he fares this time against Miles Allschmidt. Still nobody out here. Another run across the plate. And that one just barely missed the right knee of Erlob. Ball 1. And that one's going to be hit. Foul territory. First baseman Andy Mock, and he will run to the fence and run out of real estate, and the ball will keep going. Drops for a strike, 0-1. Or 1-1, excuse me. First inning took 21 minutes to play. The bottom half of the first inning took 17 minutes. Right now we're at 17 minutes in the bottom half of the second inning. And counting with nobody out. Might be a while here before we see the third. 10-run rule would apply in the fifth if West Fargo can double up their current score. That pitch is going to be probably a mercy strike, a little bit up high, and 1-2. And the 1-2 delivery. And that one's going to be a base hit out into left center. It hits the gap. It will fall. Braden Jacobson will score. Rounding third from second is Quade Peters. And they will hold Dustin Mertz at third. That puts runners on the corners and makes it 7-0 West Fargo. Still with nobody out. So Erlob with a 2-run RBI single. And check that, runners on second and third, not first and third. My apologies on that. Lance Oster grounded out to the shortstop, or check that, third base last time he was at the plate. Takes this pitch for strike 1. 0-1 to Oster. On deck is Ryan Reynolds. Nobody out here, and runners on second and third, and a 7-run lead right now for the West Fargo Patriots over the Post 400 Stars. Pitch comes in for a strike. Nice toss, nicely tossed pitch there by Allschmidt, and it's 0-2. And he was able to check his swing as the pitch comes in low, and that makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that one, line drive into the glove of Jake Bryant. Back to second, and for the double play, they got it. 2 out on a 6-4 double play. And that's probably the most positive play that's happened so far here today. So Dustin Mertz is the runner on third. Now that we got everything updated in our scorebook here. And the batter's Ryan Reynolds. Sac fly to left field to score a run on the last time at bat. 2 balls and no strikes here to Ryan Reynolds. And you can make that 3 balls and no strikes. Runner on third is Dustin Mertz, and it is a 7-0 game here in favor of West Fargo. That pitch is a 4-pitch walk to Ryan Reynolds, and now runners are on the corners for West Fargo. That brings up the third baseman, Anthony Villanueva. 1 for 1 with an infield single. Infield single ricocheted off the glove of Colton Almy, the pitcher, and over towards Jake Bryant. And as a result of that fluke play, he was able to get an infield hit. And a swing and a miss for strike 1. 2 away on a 6-4 unassisted double play and a line drive to Jake Bryant that caught the runner on second by surprise. And that one will be a base hit out into shallow right. That will score Dustin Mertz from third and advance Ryan Reynolds up to second, excuse me. Puts runners on first and second, another hit and another run, and it's 8-0 in favor of West Fargo. So Villanueva is now 2 for 2 with 2 RBI singles. So Ryan Reynolds, the runner on second. Villanueva, the runner on first. And the pitch comes up high to the outside for a ball, 1-0. Drew Klaus, the batter, flied out to left field to Ben Osley on his last at bat. And a swing and a miss there. Took a big swing and did not make the contact needed, and it's 1-1 as a result. 22 pitches for Alschmidt, according to my numbers, 12 strikes and 10 balls. And that one is fouled away for a strike. So 7 of the runs are charged to Colton Almy, and now the 8th run is charged to Miles Alschmidt, as we can close the book on Almy now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away, and that one is heading towards Jake Bryant, and now the throw to first, and waiting for the call. He got him. They'll strand 2 on base, and they get 4 runs in the top of the first and 4 runs in the top of the second, and take an 8-0 lead, or bottom of the first and bottom of the second, excuse me. We'll take a timeout. Be back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Through Lines Pub is now back to a full menus, open 7 days a week once again. Plus, they are kid-friendly until 9 p.m. every night with a brand-new kids menu. Stop in and ask one of the friendly servers about the daily drink and food specials. Three Lines Pub is now open Sundays 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., Monday through Thursdays 11 a.m. to midnight, and Friday and Saturdays 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. Three Lines Pub in West Fargo, proudly cheering on all Fargo, West Fargo, and other area teams playing this summer on Magnitude Sports. All right, middle of the second here as we get ready for the Stars to come to bat. 4 runs on 3 hits, nobody left on base. Check that, 4 runs on 4 hits, excuse me. 4 runs on 4 hits, nobody left on base, and no errors is what I meant to say, and 2 left on base. Took 25 minutes to play the top half of the second inning. We're now at 47 minutes into the ball game here. Victor Sear and Ben Calise will round up the first 9 of the lineup, and then we'll see Jake Bryant, batter number 1 in the lineup this inning. So batters 8, 9, and 1 for the Stars as they trail 8-0. They've left 2 on base and gotten 1 hit so far in this game. Center fielder Victor Sear leads things off.
Leading off top of the third, number 12, Miles.
Should be, let's see here. Okay, never mind. It's not Victor Sear. It's Miles Allschmidt. I'm not exactly sure where that came into play, unless it was a designated hitter that I thought was. No, there's no designated hitter in the lineup, so it's a straight 9. Oh, the pitching change. That's what happened. Okay, that makes sense. So Miles Allschmidt will step into the number 8 spot in the lineup here for the Post 400 Stars, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes, and that one's fouled away, and it'll remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's been a while since we've gone around the bases. It's been at least 25 minutes, so Ryan Reynolds at first, and Braden Jacobson at second. Swing and a miss there for out number 1. Alex Erlob, the shortstop. Anthony Villanueva at third. Drew Klaus, the catcher. Dustin Mertz on the mound pitching. Nolan Dodds in right field. Lance Oster in left field. Quade Peters in center field. And now the batter is, let's double check the jersey number. It is Ben Calise. So we got the right batter this time. And the first pitch comes across for a strike to Ben Calise. 0-1, and now you can make it 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on. And the delivery from Mertz is inside edge of the plate for a strike. 1-2. Or 2, 1-2. That'd be a strikeout looking. And that's 2 down now here for the Stars. And we return to the top of the order here with Jake Bryant.
The shortstop, Jake Bryant.
Jake Bryant, 0 for 1. Struck out looking last time he was at the plate. And this one is cranked foul down the first baseline for strike 1. Not a lot of on the score sheet here to talk about for Post 400 right now. Let's see if we can get some interesting tidbits here in the top of the third to talk about as we go into the top of the fourth, etc. So, can tell you that broadcast coverage is brought to you by Sean Carlson, Town and Country Credit Union, Giant Sunflower Seeds, and 3 Lions Pub in West Fargo. 2 balls and a strike here to Jake Bryant. And that will be a grounder to third, and it's picked up by Villanueva. He'll fire it over to Reynolds, and that retires the Stars here in the end of the bottom of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. 1-2-3 inning on the ground out on the 5-3, and that brings West Fargo up to bat. We'll see Nolan Dodds, Braden Jacobson, and Quade Peters. Batters 9-1 and 2. Miles Allschmidt, if he remains on the mound, and he does, will toss pitch number 33 when we return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Three Lions Pub is now back to a full menu. It's open 7 days a week once again. Plus, they are kid-friendly until 9 p.m. every night with a brand-new kids menu. Stop in and ask one of the friendly servers about the daily drink and food specials. Three Lions Pub is now open Sundays 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., Monday through Thursdays 11 a.m. to midnight, and Friday and Saturdays 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. Three Lions Pub in West Fargo. Proudly cheering on all Fargo, West Fargo, and other area teams playing this summer on Magnitude Sports. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender. All right, we head now to the bottom of the third inning. Nolan Dodds, Braden Jacobson, Quade Peters. First pitch is high and inside for a ball, 1-0. Dodds singled to center field last time he was at the plate. I'm pretty sure that was an RBI single too, but I'd have to double check my other scorebook here, so I don't have that info right in front of me. Fouled away for a strike, 0-1. Well, barring a significant comeback here from Fargo Post 400, the West Fargo Patriots will play the winner of Bismarck and Fargo Post 2, which will be at 5 o'clock this evening. Two balls and a strike, and the 2-1 pitch comes across to even it up at 2-2. Alschmidt now with 27 pitches. Time of the game, 53 minutes. And that one's going to be popped up. Chance for Kobe Sen to make the grab, and he does. Dodds pops out to the third baseman Sen for the first out of the inning, and they'll bring up Braden Jacobson.
Number 6, Braden Jacobson.
Jacobson hit that home run the first time he was at bat, reached base on an error on the most recent trip to the plate, takes strike one here. That home run, a solo shot, part of a 4-run bottom of the first inning. And this one's grounded foul to the third base coach for the Patriots, who made a nice grab there. 0-2 as a result. One ball and 2 strikes now to Braden Jacobson. 1 for 2, home run, reach base on an error. And the pitch comes up high for ball 2 to level the count at 2-2. Once again, 5 o'clock tonight, Fargo Post 2 and Bismarck will play. That should be a good matchup. Two quality teams there. And this one's hit by Jacobson out into left field again. And it'll be the center fielder, Victor Sear, making the grab for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down for West Fargo, and this type of inning may come a little too late here for Post 400. We'll see if West Fargo can get the bats going here in the next 7 outs or less, and maybe get a couple more runs across the plate and end this one early. Or as early as possible. We're already almost an hour into the ball game. 2 balls and no strikes. You make it 2 balls and a strike now on the swing and a miss by Quade Peters, who was walked on he was walked twice on his first 2 plate appearances today. And that will be grounded towards short, picked up by Jake Bryant. He'll fire it across, and not in time. Quade Peters is on with an infield hit.
The pitcher, Dustin Mertz.
So 2 away, runner on first. Dustin Mertz is 2 for 2 with a single down the third base line and a single over the head of the shortstop into left center. And the runner goes on the pitch. That's a ball, and they got him. Caught stealing. Mertz will be the first batter in the bottom of the 4th since he was at bat when the 3rd out occurred. As a result, no runners left on base. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Zeros across the board for West Fargo in the bottom of the 3rd. Time of the game, 58 minutes. Took 7 minutes to play the bottom of the 3rd. Top of the 4th coming up next here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Three Lions Pub is now back to a full menus, open 7 days a week once again. Plus, they are kid-friendly until 9 p.m. every night with a brand-new kids menu. Stop in and ask one of the friendly servers about the daily drink and food specials. Three Lions Pub is now open Sundays 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., Monday through Thursdays 11 a.m. to midnight, and Friday and Saturdays 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. Three Lions Pub in West Fargo, proudly cheering on all Fargo, West Fargo, and other area teams playing this summer on Magnitude Sport. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender. Goose eggs in the 3rd, but still a big lead here for West Fargo. 4 runs in the 1st, 4 runs in the 2nd, including a solo home run by Braden Jacobson on the 3rd pitch of the game for the West Fargo Patriots. And they lead 8-0 on 8 hits. They've left 3 on base so far. And they have there should be 1 error there for post 400. And there, now it's on the board. No runs on 1 hit. 1 error and 1 left. Check that, 1 left on base, not 2. For Fargo post 400.
Leading off, number 13,
Ben Osley will be the first batter here, and the pitch comes outside for a ball from Dustin Mertz. Ben Osley was singled out into shallow right center on his last at bat. Pitch inside, looked like a strike from my vantage point, but it must have been a little bit high, and it's 2-0. And the 2-0 delivery from Mertz now, and that's cranked to, nice grab there by the shortstop, Erlob. He fires it across, but does not get it there in time. Osley's on with an infield hit. And that makes him 2 for 2 now. Still, Erlob making a nice grab there at first to make sure the ball didn't go out into left field, possibly giving Osley a double. Holds him to a single, brings up Kobe Sen. Kobe Sen 0 for 1 with a ground out to Jacobson at 2nd. And this time he's going to probably grow. No, that's going to be an error. What should have been a ground out to short results in an error. And Kobe Sen advances to 1st. So now both teams have an error. We'll charge that error to the shortstop. Colton Almy 0 for 1 with a ground out to Anthony Villanueva at 3rd base on his last at bat, and now he is down in the count 0-1. Ben Osley on 2nd, Kobe Sen on 1st, Colton Almy the batter. Pitch comes outside to level the count at 1-1. So chance for Fargo Post 400 to get on the board here with nobody out in the top of the fourth and 2 runners on. And that one will be cranked foul down the first base line. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that one will allow Kobe Sen and Osley to advance 90 feet. Two balls and 2 strikes, nobody out, 2 runners in scoring position. A base hit here by Almy could make the score 8-2. And he will not get it on that pitch as he fouls it away as it drifts to the right, over and out of play. It'll remain 2-2. 1 hour and 3 minutes time of the game now here. 8-0 lead for the Patriots in the top of the fourth with nobody out. Kobe Sen on second, Ben Osley on third, and that'll be a grounder towards Erlob. He'll fire it over to first, and they'll get the out, and that will score Ben Osley from third to make it 8-1 on the RBI ground out by Colton Almy. And the Stars are on the board.
Number 8, Truman Wermeyer.
And a visit to the mound here. Kobe Sen will remain on second base. 1 runner on. Truman Wermeyer will be the next batter. He was walked last time by Dustin Mertz as the conference on the mound comes to a conclusion. Broadcast coverage brought to you by Three Lions Pub out of West Fargo, proudly cheering on all Fargo and West Fargo teams playing in this weekend's tournament. Sean Carlson, Town and Country Credit Union, along with Game Time, Banner Buzz, and Farmers Union Insurance. Wermeyer at bat. Kobe Sen on second, and that is foul, just barely foul into left field. Strike 1. That was dangerously close to making it 8-2. Pitch comes in for a strike from Mertz. Stares down Kobe Sen for a long time there before delivering that pitch. And the 0-2 got a piece of it. Tap foul, caught by the mitt, he's out. Cooper Mattern steps up to the plate now. There's 2 away here in the top of the fourth. Runner on second, Kobe Sen. He flied out, Cooper Mattern flied out to left field to Lance Oster last time he was at the plate. Takes this pitch for a ball, 1-0. Two balls and a strike now to Cooper Mattern. Andy Mock is on deck. Earlier action today, Grand Forks holds off Minot 4-3. Minot getting a 3-run homer in the bottom of the 7th. And a nice throw by Erlob over to Reynolds. That was the longest 6-3 ground out I can remember ever seeing in my life. Erlob making a backhanded grab about a step or 2 into the outfield grass and then spins around, fires it to Reynolds at first for the out. And that's an appropriate song to play there for for Erlob there, showing off some moves to get that ground out. Dustin Mertz, Alex Erlob, and Lance Oster. Batters 3, 4, and 5 for the West Fargo Patriots. Up to bat, time of the game so far, 1 hour and 7 minutes. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack in the Midwest. We thank you for your continued trust in Giants to provide you the best quality sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pistachios, and our delicious cashews.
All right, Dustin Mertz leads things off. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles, 1 to right center, 1 to left center, 1 to left. Takes the pitch for a strike, 0-1 here to Dustin Mertz. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 West Fargo error, and 1 left on base for the Stars in the top half of the 4th. As that pitch comes across for strike number 2. Broadcast coverage also brought to you by, in addition to Sean Carlson, Town & Country Credit Union, 3 Lions Pub, and Giant Sunflower Seeds. Game Time's been with us since day 1 back in 2017. Banner Buzz, as well as Farmers Union Insurance, and Dustin Mertz will strike out for out number 1. That'll bring up Alex Erlob. 1 for 1, hit by a pitch, and then he singled out in the left field. And that one is going out into center field, and Victor Sear makes the grab on the run. That's out number 2. Lance Oster will try his luck against Allschmidt here. He's 0 for 2, ground out. And then a line drive out to Jake Bryant that resulted in an unassisted 4-3 double play last time he was at the plate. And if it wasn't for that line drive 4-3 double play, there might have been an opportunity for West Fargo to score some more runs than they did in the bottom of the 4th, or bottom of the 2nd, excuse me. But instead, it's 8-1. West Fargo with 4 outs to work with here to try and get 3 runs if they want to end this one early. That pitch will come in for a strike. Nice throw there by Allschmidt. And then nothing in 1 delivery is high to the outside. Evens it up at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Patience.
That one comes in low for another ball, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Yep, and inside, 3 balls and a strike. Ryan Reynolds on deck if Oster can get on base. And he will. He'll get there on a 5-pitch walk. Now bring up Ryan Reynolds. Sack fly to left to score a run, and on the last trip to the plate, he was walked. Makes him officially 0 for 0 on the afternoon. And the 0 for 0 pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Allschmidt have him down unofficially for 47 pitches right now. He came in the Second inning with no outs, so he's now pitched 2 2/3. And I believe a balk was just called, and that advances Lance Oster up to second base. I was looking down at my score sheet here when that happened, so I'm making a guess on that, and I apologize. I just got the signal that that's exactly what happened, so. No balls and 2 strikes here to Ryan Reynolds. Once again, he struck out, or checked that sac fly to left and was walked. 0-2 here from Alschmidt as he stares down. Oster on second, delivers a pitch. That one goes way up high, and that pushes Oster from first to second on a balk and second to third on a wild pitch.
Let's go, Ryan.
1 ball, 2 strikes. And the next pitch here for Alschmidt will be pitch number 50. And that one is past the first baseman into shallow right field. It'll be an RBI single for Ryan Reynolds to make it 9-1. Check that. 9-1. On 50 pitches for Alschmidt. 29 strikes and 21 balls, and that brings up the 2 for 2 with 2 singles, Anthony Villanueva. Pitch comes in for a strike, 0-1 to Villanueva. Ryan Reynolds, the runner on first, 9-1 in favor of West Fargo. And that pitch will get away from Wiermeyer, and Ryan Reynolds will advance to second. One ball and 1 strike to Villanueva. On deck is Drew Klaus. 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. And the runner on second in scoring position here for the 2 for 2, Villanueva. And he is going to be 2 for 3. As Madden will make the catch, and that will retire West Fargo here in the bottom half of the 4th. They strand 1 on base. And they get 1 run on 1 hit. And no errors. And 1 left on base. Time of the game, 1 hour and 14 minutes so far. The top of the 5th is next here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender. Three Lions Pub is now back to a full menu. It's open 7 days a week once again. Plus, they are kid-friendly until 9 p.m. every night with a brand-new kids menu. Stop in and ask one of the friendly servers about the daily drink and food specials. Three Lions Pub is now open Sundays 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., Monday through Thursdays 11 a.m. to midnight, and Friday and Saturdays 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. Three Lions Pub in West Fargo, proudly cheering on all Fargo, West Fargo, and other area teams playing this summer on Magnitude Sports. Top of the 5th, Andy Mock is the batter. Takes the pitch for a strike. He flied out to right center field last time he was at the plate. (9-1) lead for the Patriots here. Nobody out, and an 0-2 count here to Andy Mock. And he'll foul that one away and stay alive with the 0-2 pitch for at least one more pitch here. Broadcast coverage here, Sean Carlson, Giant Seeds, Sean Carlson of Town and Country Credit Union, excuse me. Giant Seeds, Three Lines Pub in West Fargo. As Andy Mock reaches and strikes out swinging for out number 1, and that will bring up the next batter, and that is Miles Alschmid. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time he was at the plate. If West Fargo can get 2 runs in the bottom half of this inning without Fargo post 400 scoring here in the top half, then this game would come to a conclusion. But runs seem to have been hard to come by for West Fargo since the 3rd inning. That one's going to be popped up. It's going to right field, and Nolan Dodds will get underneath it and make the catch. Out number 2, and that brings up Ben Calise.
Second baseman Ben Collins.
Ben Calise is 0 for 1, struck out swinging. And this one will be a 2-hopper to short. Erlob will fire it over to first and beat him by a couple of steps. And it's a 1-2-3 inning here for West Fargo. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. As Calise grounds out, and that will bring up batters 8, 9, and 1 for West Fargo. It's Drew Klaus, Nolan Dodd, and Braden Jacobson. Pending changes here when we return after the break on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Three Lions Pub is now back to a full menu. It's open 7 days a week once again. Plus, they are kid-friendly until 9 p.m. every night with a brand new kids menu. Stop in and ask one of the friendly servers about the daily drink and food specials. Three Lions Pub is now open Sundays 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., Monday through Thursdays 11 a.m. to midnight, and Friday and Saturdays 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. Three Lions Pub in West Fargo. Proudly cheering on all Fargo, West Fargo, and other area teams playing this summer on Magnitude Sports.
It seems around here every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, to compete, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. They know sports aren't just about building skill and strength, but about building character. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the 5th. West Fargo scores 2 runs. The game's over. And I'll start with Drew Klaus, who's 0 for 2. Fly out to left, and a ground out to the third baseman. No, check that. Ground out to short. Excuse me. This one's going to deep right. That one will drop for a base hit. It'll roll all the way to the ivy, and he's going to be in on a double. And the West Fargo crowd is into that one. Drew Klaus, after going 0 for 2, now leads things off here in the bottom of the 5th with a leadoff double, and that'll bring up the next batter for West Fargo, Nolan Dodds, the right fielder. And now, but first, we'll have a visit to the mound, and that looks like that does it for Miles Alschmid, as he just walked off the mound and handed the ball to the coach before the coach even got within 20 feet of the mound. Looks like Cooper Mattern is going to come in and pitch. Oh, wait, no, check that. It's going to be Andy Mock, excuse me. So let's see here. Miles Alschmid, 54 pitches according to my numbers, 22 balls and 32 strikes. He'll be responsible for Drew Klaus, who is on second. Should he cross the plate and score, that will go against Alschmid's pitching record. And let's double check here. I believe it's Andy Mock who came in from first base. Check that. It is not. Matter of fact, Andy Mock will remain at first. The new pitcher now is Jackson Bellerud for Fargo Post 400. So everybody remains at their normal positions. Andy Mock at first, Ben Calise at second, Jake Bryant at short, Kobe Sen at third, Truman Wermeyer behind the plate, Ben Osley in left, Cooper Mattern in right, Victor Sear in center, and now Jackson Bellerud, the new pitcher here for Post 400. We'll see if he can get post 400 out of this inning before West Fargo could end the game by scoring 2 runs. Nolan Dodge represents the game-winning run. He's stepping up to the plate. That'll be the first batter that Jackson Bellerud will face. Nolan Dodge is 1 for 2. He singled out into center field, and then he flied out to the third baseman in foul territory, Kobe Sen, on his most recent trip to the plate. Time of the game so far, 1 hour and 22 minutes. Fargo post 400 on their third pitcher in the second game of this tournament. They had 3 pitchers against Fargo post 2 back in that 10-0 loss on game 1 on Tuesday. Matter of fact, I think it was Bellerud who came in. No, I'm gonna take that back. I'm pretty sure it wasn't him. I think Bellerud might have been the second pitcher that day. They reached their third pitcher by the third inning of play. This one took a little bit longer. It took to 5 innings to get the third pitcher on, and we'll see how Jackson Bellerud does here against Nolan Dodds with Drew Klaus on second base. And that one will be into left field, and making the charge is Ben Osley to get underneath it, and that's 1 away now. And that'll bring up Braden Jacobson, who hit the home run on the third pitch of the game.
Braden Jacobson to the plate.
Jacobson 1 for 3. That home run reached base on an error, and then he flied out to left center. And the pitch comes outside for a ball. 1-0 to Braden Jacobson. On deck is Quade Peters with 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th. If no double plays occur, we'll see Quade Peters next. Unless Jacobson hits another home run, then we won't see him. That's in the left field, and rounding third is Drew Klaus. No, they will hold him at third. So that put runners on the corners. That was a smart decision there by the West Fargo coach, as that ball didn't get as deep as I thought it did. So now you have runners on first and third on the single by Jacobson out into left field. Quade Peters 1 for 1 with a walk, and a single down the third base line. Time of the game, 1 hour, 24 minutes. 9-1 in favor of West Fargo. Runners on first and third. And now a throw up to second, and runners on second and third, and a base hit will end this. Still no pitches here to Quade Peters. No, check that. One pitch, one and all. Two balls and no strikes now to Quade Peters. Dustin Mertz is on deck. If we have a reason to have him come up to bat, we'll see if Peters can get a hit here. He has 1 single on his last at bat. 2 balls and a strike now to Peters. Time of the game so far, 1 hour, 25 minutes. Bellerud will step off the plate, and that'll force Klaus and Jacobson to touch up on third and second, respectively. 1 hour and 25 minutes, time of the game. Quade Peters looking for a base hit to win it. And he may have just got it. Scoring from third is Klaus. Rounding third is Braden Jacobson. And your final score is 11-1. We'll credit Peters with a RBI single. And that will end the season for Fargo Post 400. 11 runs on 12 hits. 1 error and, well, 4 left on base, because the 1 left on base at the end of the game doesn't count. At least I don't think it does. And then 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base for Fargo Post 400. So Post 400 season comes to an end. It's been a blast covering the Stars, Astros, and Comets this season. And West Fargo will move on, and they will await the winner of the 5 o'clock game tonight between Bismarck Governors and Fargo Post 2. That should be a good matchup. That one could go either way. The winner of that game will automatically be in the championship. And then the loser of that game, if they reach the championship, the loser of that game would play Grand Forks. West Fargo will play the winner of that game. And let's see if I can read the bracket right here. So the loser of that game plays Grand Forks, and the winner of the Grand Forks and the Bismarck/Post 2 game would move on to play the winner of West Fargo and Bismarck or Post 2, if that makes sense. It's kind of a unique bracket, let's put it that way. But let's just say that we are down now to 4 teams in the tournament. Grand Forks, West Fargo, Bismarck, and Fargo Post 2 are the 4 teams remaining in the tournament. The winner of Fargo Post 2 and Bismarck will advance automatically to the championship game, and then there will be a battle between West Fargo, Grand Forks, and the loser, Bismarck Fargo Post 2. So let's try this again. So the winner of Bismarck and Fargo Post 2 advances to the championship, and then Bismarck, West Fargo, or Grand Forks would advance to the championship game by winning, and they would have to win twice to win the championship. But the winner of Fargo Post 2 and Bismarck would only have to win once if they win tonight. I know that was a lot. To share with you there, but yeah, that's how it all rolls. So once again, final score 11-1 here in favor of West Fargo. You can find us online on YouTube. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel there. Follow us on Twitter. Also like and follow us on Facebook. Get us online on our website, msportsnet.com. Email us at msportsnetlive@gmail.com. And the broadcast schedule will be in Minot tomorrow. For the first of 12 games, we'll have Lemoore versus Hazen, Thompson versus Renville County, Langdon versus Valva, and Kidder County versus Garrison, 12:30, 3, 5:30, and 8. And then we'll have the semifinals and Constellation at 12:30, 3, 5:30, and 8. And then the placement games, the 7th, 5th, 3rd, and championship games at 12:30, 3, 5:30, and 8 on Sunday, August 9th. And then they'll wrap up the summer season. We'll get about 17 days off, and we'll have football for you. Kindred Vikings and the Northern Cass Jaguars on Friday, August 28th. We'll kick off the fall sports season here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us once again. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on YouTube for updates on our next broadcast. And that will wrap it up. Once again, your final score. West Fargo ends it in 5 innings, 11-1 over Post 400. 11 runs on 12 hits, 1 error, 4 left on base. 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base for Fargo Post 400. That wraps it up for us here from Bismarck. And we'll talk to you tomorrow on Minot here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.